Ladies and gentlemen, today we are watching Lauman's Poop of the Dead world record gameplay with inside 11 seconds. Again, this is his gameplay, so shout out to that, which is insane because of the fact that if you guys have seen me play this map, there is a lot of things you have to do before you get into the boss fight and actually complete this map. So let's talk about it. My man has completed the poo-poo challenge already on round 1, throwing out the grenades, and definitely this speedrun has a lot to do with the RNG luck that you get from the toilet, either plunging it or getting it. He's actually throwing the poo-poo at the sink, which is, I mean, I can't believe I just said that. I cannot believe I just said that, and it's working. This is a viable strategy. Who poo-pooed in the sink? It's 2023, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think the answer will ever be found. I've got to be real with you. I don't think at this point we will ever find the answer. He is using the M1 Garand, though, which is interesting. That actually might help him out heavily within the headshot range. He did get Crusader Ale. I know a lot of people don't even know what this perk is. To be honest, I kind of even don't know as well. And so somebody in the comments let me know, because there's so many custom perks that have been added, and I'm just like, I don't even know what the heck half this is. But Verco, the man who's making the Transit Remaster map, actually made this map, which I think is absolutely incredible. He now needs to get 20 plunges, though, for his next challenge. And once he finishes the 3 challenges that he gets for each of the colored toilet papers that he has at the back there, he will then be able to get a Galaxy toilet paper, which will then unlock a ultimate challenge, which then allows him to upgrade the toilet and to get all of the incredible weapons and get into the boss fight. He's not going to get rid of his Executioner here because of the fact that it is insane for the boss fight and easily probably going to be one of the weapons that he runs for it. He does get rid of his M1 Garand for the Gewehr here, which I think is really crazy. And considering that you have to get 50,000 points to get into this boss fight, I'm assuming he's going to be using the plunger for every single thing. And do keep in mind, once you get the ultimate challenge completed, you get an upgraded plunger, which can melee so incredibly fast, and it can just do so much damage. And so here we go, my man is flushing. You do have to be really careful for when you flush, how you flush, and exactly when you plunge the zombies, because if one enters in the stall, it's over. And honestly, please don't take anything of what I just said in the last like 2.5 minutes out of context, because I'm gonna be honest, somebody's gonna clip this and put this up, and I'm just gonna sound like an absolute idiot. And so my man's gonna pick up the Remington, but probably not. He's getting rid of it. He's now on to the headshot challenge, which he is going to be using the Gewehr for year 4, which again is a great call. It is a nice long-range weapon that he's going to be able to get these headshots for. And my man, again, is going to be using as many plunger eliminations as physically possible. He's actually shooting them and then continuously getting it. I don't know if he just glitched out the headshot challenge or what. I think he literally just like skipped it or something. I didn't even see that. What the heck? And yeah, all the boys piling up at the end of the stall here. And so this map is so much fun with 4-player. But I've never actually got to the boss fight on this map with 4-player. This is such, again, an insane idea for a map. It's like one of those cool ideas where it's like the smallest room ever maps, right? But it's just like, why would you put it in a toilet stall? But it's cool. I like when zombie maps innovate like this. This is more innovation than Call of Duty Vanguard, and I can't believe I'm saying that, but it is the absolute truth. My man is putting the Executioner, though, inside of the packed punch, getting that out, and I wonder what double pap he's gonna get, though. He still has the headshot challenge, so now he's activated it, and he is going to be getting it with the Executioners. The Executioners, I know, don't seem like a great weapon to get headshots for, but for some reason, if you line up the crosshair very perfectly on this, you can manage to get some insane headshots throughout the line here. So honestly, I think that is very fair. My man got a huge weapon here, being the Galil. I'm also very curious what he's going to bring inside the poo-poo boss fight, because if it is just the Executioners, I think that's going to be fair. I think you definitely do need, though, the Thunder Gun. Once he upgrades the toilet, he is going to be needing the Thunder Gun. The Galil here is getting him some easy headshots as soon as they spawn. Absolutely love that. And yeah, it is so incredibly important to maximize your points on a run like this, because 50k to ascend to enter the boss fight, so you're going to be needing to make sure you're using the plunger pretty much at all times. And also, these challenges that he's doing are timed here, and so he's not going to be able to do this as quickly as efficiently possible because the fact that he's only on round 7. The zombies take quite a long time to spawn in between rounds, and so hopefully he's able to get it before. I'm pretty sure because this is a world record run, he is going to be able to get it. I've never seen anybody beat this time or have done anything faster, but honestly, this is a really, really, really cool run. And so I did, when I managed to do this for the first time and beat it, I did bring the Executioners, the MG08, didn't even use it in the boss fight, and I had the Thunder Gun as well. And so again, I think the Thunder Gun is absolutely massive. Also curious to see if he's gonna actually use the cashback. I'm assuming yes, just to make it so that he doesn't have to run into the boss fight and grab that max ammo. He can just literally spawn it in front of him. And yep, we're not going to be picking up that dang double barrel Olympia, whatever the heck that dang thing is. Get that out of here, my guy. And here you can see that he does have the ultimate challenge. He gets a really good perk here being Speed Cola to help out big time with this challenge. And so with the ultimate challenge, you have to do a variation of all the other 3 challenges, which is plunge kills, poo-poo kills, and just regular kills as well. And so I can imagine that, again, he's going to be using the plunger the whole time pretty much. He is shooting a little bit probably to just damage them and get a tiny tad bit of more points, which I think is actually really smart. This is the best way to get the most amount of points. And he's got Speed Cola here, which is phenomenal. It's actually crazy because for points here, I don't think he wants to have double tap, because if he shot this with double tap, they probably would die. And so I'm very, very impressed that he's able to keep up all of the rhythm here while getting his toilet upgraded. And as you can see here, you upgrade it by plunging it. As soon as he keeps doing it, there we go. He now has the Galaxy Toilet, and he instantly gets the Perkaholic. And so for round 9, he's going to start the ultimate challenge here, throw out all of the poo-poo here to get all the poo-poo kills, then do the plungers, and then I think probably just continue with the plunger only, because now he has the upgraded plunger as well, which is going to let him just instantly ruin every single thing that comes in his way. He has 4 minutes to complete this ultimate challenge, and yeah, he needs to get the 30k points here, so he's not going to do anything but the exact strat. Ooh, and he's letting some of them in to get us some drops, because potentially he could get a double points, which could actually help his run out significantly here. And so I'm curious if he's going to get drops while alternating rounds, so maybe he's not going to try and get another drop till round 10 here. He is on round 9, and so really, really smart gameplay, because all this is, like I said, is point maximization. And he might not even hit the toilet at all again for the Thunder Gun, because you now, to flush the toilet and to get things out of the toilet, it's 10,000 a piece. And so that is a big time waste in and of itself. And so I'm assuming as soon as he has done this ultimate challenge, he's just going to bring the Executioners in and get them. And so here we go. Like I said, that is what's making this the world record run. He gets a huge double points here. That is insane. So big double points, getting as many points as physically possible. I mean, just look at how many points he's getting per zombie here. This is crazy. And he still needs to get about 17 plunge kills here. Really, really smart. And yeah, I actually don't think he's going to go for the Thunder Gun here like I did. I'm very curious how he's going to go throughout the boss fight, though, because with inside the boss fight, they spawn a lot of little poo-poos other than the big poo-poo. I know what I'm saying is just absolutely heinous. And so we'll have to see how he handles the little poo-poos, you know what I'm saying? What a Call of Duty Zombies map. Shout out to Verko. You know, he's on to bigger and better things now. You know, he's on the Transit Remastered, and we gotta give that to him, you know, because he could be making Poo-Poo of the Dead too, which, I mean, he did say he might be. So, I mean, Verko, if you make Poo-Poo of the Dead too, let me know. How would you even make a sequel to this map, though? I have no idea. What is, like, the stall the size of a like a billionaire's house stall for their toilet? I don't know. Honestly, Verko, what you should add, though, next is maybe instead of a stall, you should add, like, a bathtub and a shower. That would be really cool. Just, like, keep it all in the restroom, as the Americans say. It's so funny, also, whenever I go to America and I say, "Where's the washroom?" people look at me and they're like, "What are you talking about?" And it's because I didn't realize that in Canada, washroom is a Canadian-only term. and in America it's called restroom, and I think like that's crazy, you know. Or like I know also some people also say bathroom, right? And so either way, I think it's just crazy to me that like when I ask someone where the washroom is in America, they're just looking at me like I'm actually high on crack or something. So I mean, that is what it is. My man has literally 7k points away. I think he's going to instantly go into boss fight because he does still need to get 29 kills here with inside the minute, but he's going to get this on round 12 here. He's not going to be able to waste this opportunity. And once the ultimate challenge is done, actually then he will get the upgraded plunger. Yes, just like I said, because he is still using it now. And his plunger also is not a one hit anymore, so he does have to actually put in those couple extra bullets to do the enough damage. But he's 3k away and really perfectly timing the amount of points that he has with the amount of zombies that he has left. He has 8 zombies left. And so, yeah, now he has 50k. He's switching out to his weapon just to end it as fast as physically possible. The ultimate challenge is done. He hits it to get the Galaxy Toilet. And, yeah, the Ascend option is so hard to click, bro. Verco, you got to make it like its own other thing in such a small stall like that. And here we are, 11 minutes inside of the boss fight with the Executioners. Now, how is he going to do that? You can see all the little poo-poos coming after him. He's Executioner only. This is insane. Wow. He's doing good, man. Okay, and yeah, he's just taking them out with everything Executioners. Yeah, like the starting weapon that you get in this is literally the best weapon for the boss. And that is so cool. You take a ton of peripheral splash damage with this boss. I'm not even going to explain to you why. I mean, that that should be very obvious at this point. But dude, this boss fight is insane. 30 seconds in and he's already down half of the health of the boss. That is crazy. And so as soon as boss fight is over, that's going to be time because he's going to be teleported back inside of the toilet room with all the stalls open and having a little bit more room. Verco, again, I'd love to see Poo-Poo of the Dead 2. How? I don't know. Just don't make it in a sink. That's all. That's the only request I have. 11 minute 47 here. He didn't even use the Galaxy Plunger. Ladies and gentlemen, go check out Lao Man. He is absolutely insane. Thank you again, ladies and gentlemen, so much for coming out, and I will see y'all in that next one, baby.